So a day-to-day for me, and this is what this video is about, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is Zach with PC Simplest, and I was asked again to kind of provide a day-to-day in the life of IT for myself, and what I do, kind of what I run across, things like that. So I have a couple things going on here. I have my video camera set up back here, and I don't want to show too much of my screen just because I don't want to give too much stuff away. So you'll be able to see a little bit here, and we'll kind of go over some of the things that I do on a day-to-day life in IT. So guess what you should know? We are a Windows environment, solely Windows. We are Windows 7, and we are phasing out a lot of our old Windows XP machines and moving away from Server 2003 as well this year. So we have a lot of fun projects on the way as far as that goes, but we are primarily Windows, Active Directory, Exchange, things like that. Those are some of the things that you'll find in the environment here that I work in. So it's just kind of a broad range where a lot of businesses are doing the same exact thing. A lot of businesses are always Windows-based, Active Directory, Exchange, things like that. So what I do on a day-to-day basis is we have a ticketing system, and that is Service Desk, and it's a great ticketing system. I've used that actually many times before in the past, and I love Service Desk. It's very easy to use. I have a lot of tasks that you can do in there, and it just manages your tickets and everything that you're doing very, very well. So that's one thing that I can definitely recommend, and definitely check that out if you're looking for something for a ticketing system. In the past, I've used email as a ticketing system, and that was terrible, but we won't get into that. So anyway, every day, check the tickets. I'm answering the phones constantly. We have some pretty sweet ShoreTel phones, and we got our little headsets and stuff like that, so it makes talking and doing stuff on the computer a lot easier. I'm a big fan of ShoreTel. The system works great, fantastic. I've used Cisco phones in the past. Wasn't too big of a fan of those, but they did the job, I guess. But ShoreTel is pretty fantastic. They have a lot of great tools and stuff for that. So a lot of my day-to-day is answering the phone, doing tickets, going out into the field, which consists of going around to our clinics and just our general facility as well. So there's a lot of putting out fires in my current position. I also do a lot of the user account creation in Active Directory, so I create user accounts, I create email accounts, manage users through that, and it's every day though, honestly, I'd say it varies. Every day is different. Every day is completely different, and it's going to throw you for a complete loop. You can never go into work expecting one thing to happen because 9 times out of 10 that's not going to happen. Something else is going to happen that's going to take priority, and you're going to have to get to that, which is why the ticketing system is so very important, because it lets you keep track of what actually needs to be done that's not of maybe high priority, or maybe it is of high priority, but you can't manage all these things at the same time. So you kind of put it all in the ticketing system, and you go back and forth and try to get things done as you can. So yeah, I also do a lot of computer imaging, setting up new images, doing things like that. And here I kind of wanted to show part of my screen so you can kind of see. We have a big list of tools of things that we use. I can get into my Active Directory right away. Just by clicking on this link here, it's going to make me log in. Of course, it's going to call me a liar. Anyway, yeah, we want that to go. So I have my Active Directory pulled open, and I can do whatever I need to do there. I also have, I can get into DHCP if I need to do any kind of changes there. I have DNS. These are just some tools that you'll find in any Windows environment if you need them for any reason. So these are probably tools that you may get or should get familiar with. There's a few different things here. Basically we use MDT for our imaging. That's Microsoft Deployment Toolkit. It works fantastic. But so my day-to-day life really varies. I mean, I just kind of wanted to show a setup of what my current situation is, and you can kind of see from the camera behind me, I have this pretty sweet sit-stand desk. Check out the review I did on that, because this thing is awesome. And day-to-day in IT is always different. You're always, majority of the time, putting out fires and rarely getting to things that you really desperately want to get to. So if you're in a position like me where I'm just an information systems technician, that's my title, I do everything. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary in any IT position where you find yourself dipping your hands into literally everything that you possibly can. It's really hard to answer this question on what you can expect day to day in IT because every day is different. There's a couple things that I went over. Here's my setup. Hope this answered some of your questions in regards to this. If you have any other comments, questions, please leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take it easy.